it has been difficult to integrate Golden Tate into the offense. What is up here, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 here today, making a semi-rant, semi-petition video, and I will be titling this video, "The Eagles Need to Fire Mike Groh Immediately." Now, there are many reasons for this. One that I've been preaching all year. Mike Groh has been on some of the worst teams in history. The most notable being the Jeff Fisher 2016 Rams. That team was absolutely abysmal, and in fact, if you guys have the time, I would highly recommend going on Amazon Prime if you have it and watching All or Nothing, the 2016 Rams. It was very eye-opening, and I actually watched that before this season. So I kind of had a preconceived notion of Mike Groh coming in. And when they hired him, I was like, okay, whatever. Because I thought Doug Pederson was the one calling the plays, which he still may be calling most of them, which is even more pathetic. But it was between Mike Groh and Deuce Staley, guys, and they chose Mike Groh. At this point, I say they should just fire Mike Groh, get him out of the building, and promote Deuce Staley for the last 6 games of the season. Because what do they got to lose, guys? They're 4-6. They're going up against the Giants, who very well could beat them because of how bad they're playing right now. Carson Wentz just had the worst game of his entire career, including professional and college, against New Orleans, making it a 41 deficit. Ha ha ha, guys. That number comes back again. You know, we beat the Patriots 41-33 on Tom Brady's 41st birthday, but then they go ahead and they take Frank Reich from us by Josh McDaniels snubbing the job, and then we get blown out 48-7 with a 41-point deficit, which is actually, by the way, the worst loss that a reigning Super Bowl champion has ever experienced in the history of the NFL. That is what it's like being an Eagles fan, guys. That is what it's like. You know, you got to take the good when it comes, because a whole lot more bad comes after it. But, again, to reiterate, there is some bad that they can correct, and they can correct very soon. And that is firing Mike Groh. This needs to be done ASAP. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Eagles fans out there that would agree with me. But this Eagles offense has just been completely garbage. And what I said at the beginning of the video, it has been difficult to integrate Golden Tate into the offense. Really? The yak machine. And it has been difficult to integrate him into the offense. Are you this dense, Mike Groh? It does not take a rocket scientist to know that Golden Tate would be very easy to integrate into an offense. I mean, with all the screen passes they like to run, why don't you put him on one of those, Mike Groh? Why don't you do one of those out routes that you like to do with Wendell Smallwood? Why don't you put Golden Tate on that? There's so many things they could do with Golden Tate. It's not even funny. They could even use him as a deep threat. I mean, come on, realistically. The thing about Golden Tate is that teams respect him, the talent there. And so they're going to try to cover him. So even if you're going to use him to set up like a Jeffrey or a Ertz pass, I mean, I'm kind of rambling at this point, but you guys get the idea. It's not hard to use Mike Groh. Only to an idiot, or sorry, not Mike Groh. It's not hard to use Golden Tate. Only to an idiot like Mike Groh is it hard. And this is why he needs to be fired ASAP, guys. So that's really all I've got to say on this video. You know, I've been trying to think of other videos I could make for you guys, but I mean, other teams are more interesting than the Eagles right now, so maybe I'll start covering those other teams a little bit more. I actually was unfortunate not to be able to watch the Chiefs-Rams game just because I was busy that day, but I saw it. It was a 100-plus point game. And it was, that's football right there. There's no way in hell that the Eagles can compete with something like that. Not this year. So, guys, I don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the season, but I'm looking at fire Mike Groh immediately and figure out what you can do for next season, because this year I'm going to give him kind of a pass, but next year, no. I won't be as Posidelphia. I'll be more Negadelphia. So, anyway, guys, that's the video. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for watching. But as always, guys, it's been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.